Hey there, thanks for joining me. A quick recap. In our previous episode, we completed a quest chain called Patterns in Time, which involved us traveling to 3 cartographers, one for each race, or species, I should say, who shed some more light on the histories of their species and also their relation to the Atlas. So we spoke to a Vy'keen, a Korvax, and a Gek cartographer, and I think it was a very interesting quest chain that shed a lot of light on the story behind No Man's Sky, and I genuinely really enjoyed it. So the follow-up to that one is the quest called 16/16, and that's the one that we will be exploring today. Let's get into it. To start off the 16/16 quest, we have to scan space and locate a holoterminus so we can have a little chat with Null. So that is going to be the first step. We located one, so I'm going to travel right over there. Here we are. Let's have a little chat. Okay, we're going to tell him what we discovered. I will kind of skip through this. I will leave it up so you guys can read it, but I'm not going to read it all. Besides, I'm not good at that. So we kind of tell him the history. I really especially like the Gag history. That was really cool. With the Korvax kind of sacrificing themselves. So we learn a little bit more about Null. Alright, so he was a traveler too, which is kind of like we expected. We'll just keep listening. It's the least we can do for the guy. Yeah, okay. Okay, so he says it's a repeating cycle. So he says something is wrong with Atlas. That is very obvious by now. And that it's kind of like a repeating cycle, more like a loop. Okay, so Null wanted to check out what was different about this universe because he explored his whole, let's call him his universe. But Atlas chose us over him. So it's kind of like a quote-unquote ego, well, bashing for him. Alright. I guess Apollo pops up from the shadows. Watch out with that guy then. Am I in the way? Okay, no, there he is. He made it through. Okay, let's share coordinates. Okay, so there's some confusion stuff going on. Well, we don't know. A distress signal across the planet. Okay, so he's kind of breaking up. Okay. Agree to meet. So we're at the same quote-unquote location, but we don't see each other, so it's almost like there's a parallel universe thing going on here. And the plot thickens. Find the source of the signal. There it is. Okay, we'll make our way over there. We have arrived at the location of the distress signal, which is apparently a crashed ship. Let's see what we can find out here. There's no sign of Apollo. I don't know who's talking to who here. I do think Apollo is involved, but I'm not sure what. If he's the recipient or the sender of the message. And of course there's the number 16 again. Atlas is watching us, waiting for me. Alright. Anything we can do? Oh, we discovered a portal ley line. Okay, cool. Anything we can do with the ship? Is it worth picking up? That's 20 million. I'll just clean the ship and we'll sell it later. Perfect. Let's see how far that ley line is. Ah, not too bad. We're gonna check that out now. Okay, that looks familiar. Looks like another portal. I was on the wrong side. Okay. I hope we have the materials on us. I think we do. Alright, here we go. I do wonder why it says breach, because it sounds on one side, it sounds like Atlas is allowing us to do stuff, and then this sounds like we're actually trespassing. For those that are not familiar with Artemis, I decided to let him, well, peacefully die and not put him in a simulated world or reality. Input glyphs. Still like the animation. To me, it's a clear reference to Stargate SG-1. Oh, great. Can I do anything? Well, I do have the impression that this was all planned. Well, that was brilliant. So here we are. And yes, those little spheres, they can teach you words, but not all of them do. I don't know the rhyme or reason behind it, but I also don't see everything lit up here. Sometimes there's a lot of spheres, and sometimes there's a couple of spheres. Some warp cells, really great. Hello world. Yep, we're talking to Atlas. Demand an audience. Some recording plays. They said you've been displaying. Oh, okay. Something is wrong, something is different. We'll just rejoice. Okay, it shows the design. It would be alive. Rejoice. I don't think it matters much what you pick. Why is that sliding? I will guess pick option 3. I feel sadness. None of it is real. None of my friends were real. My journey was just a lie. Now that's machine, the gag, Kovacs. Okay, it's gonna speak. No, I did it not. Well, I'm a traveler, I guess. Yes, I'm real. No. We're having way too much fun here. Receive judgment. It talks about Artemis, how we prefer to wipe them from existence. Apollo survived. Okay, you saved them from the fate. Okay. Accept, I guess. Yeah, I was about to say, what does it matter? Okay, dancing in the dark. Ask a final question. Okay, we'll just say 16. System failure. Alert, alert. 16, 16. What am I seeing? 16. It's like we're torturing him or something. 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. 16. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Clearly it's not having a great effect on the thing, but let's keep repeating 16. Oh, it's dying. We'll comfort the Atlas. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools, blah blah blah. We were told about that it uses the creation of life to communicate. Yeah, what is 16 minutes? What? We rage. Well. Normally I would say good talk, but in this case it doesn't sound good at all. Love the effects, by the way. I still think I hear a train crossing in that sound effect, but maybe I'm just imagining things. So, we had a great talk with Atlas, who's basically dying. We have 16 minutes left before everything goes to, well, hell and back. I think that's actually the proper expression, because it will reset and reboot everything. all the universes or whatever it is. At least that's my understanding. So now we have to locate a starship. We have done this before. Let's get the quest highlighted. Ah, there it is. We have arrived at our beautiful starship. Okay. Let's vomit all over our ship. Ah, okay. Oh. The suit is protecting us again. The voice of my exosuit telling me that it has rescued me. It has been with me since my very first awakening. Is he really hearing a voice, or is it just a metaphor? Yeah, ask if it knows any jokes. Now let's be realistic here. Ask what we should do now. Oh, it doesn't answer. Great. Okay, so I think it was all a metaphor. Okay. 16 minutes. Yeah, that's the whole thing. We don't know what a minute really is in our reality, in our universe. Take flight. Are we able to do that? Because normally you have to repair the starship. Oh. Something is... Ah, that... Oh, here we go. Yep. Always use that... The launch thruster is usually damaged when you make these trips through a portal. I don't know why. We have to locate a holoterminus and see if we can get out a message. So that's what we're going to do next. Alright, here we are again. Let's have a little chat. Or maybe at least get a message out. Okay, attempt broadcast. The world is not real. Atlas is not a god. It's a machine simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. Atlas is coming to an end. 16 minutes until the system fails. Let's send that happy message into the universe, if you can call it that. I must go to the center of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. Aha! The Purge. Sounds like a great mission name. Progress towards the galactic center. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the... I think that is actually the next question. Yeah. Okay. Then we have the black hole. Alright. Well, let me get back to my ship. Or at least get my ship over here. I must say it was a very interesting quest chain again. The story is definitely not your straightforward Hallmark movie story. I'm not lying. I really think it's really well done. I'm really enjoying the story. Despite my sarcasm and cynicism. I hope you guys can see past that, because I can. And yeah, I think it's a really great quest line. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen in the next ones. But I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you guys all for watching. And hopefully you will join me on my next journey. Thank you. Bye-bye.